check, mic check, 1, 2, 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 Hey everybody, and welcome to Content or Die. My name is Brant Collins, and on this channel, we're going to talk about content. And today we're going to talk about my goal is, can I make a six-figure income from the stream shed? My shed here behind my house with my studio and a fiber connection to the internet and, 25 years of experience in media and marketing. Can I do this? So I've been trying to do this for a long time. I started in 2008 with a show called Beer Utopia. It took off, did really well, and then it didn't until it didn't. And it was just too soon. Nobody really knew how to make money on YouTube. Nobody was, there weren't terms like influencer and things like that, or even content creator. So I'm going to be sort of pivoting the channel here. I'm a content creator for the Central Arkansas Public Library System. If some of you that know me know that I used to co-host the stream show with Strick and Brant. I've been streaming for a long time. I stream here with Ecamm. And so I've been spent this year in, I did a veteran small business accelerator, and I also did a, hey, there's Louise. What's up, brother? How you doing? I need to check back into the Henny stuff. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope all is going well for you. I've been seeing you've been doing Vlogmas, so I did that during the pandemic. Tried to, vlog every day for a month. Every day for a month, and I did that, and that was really, really fun. And that kind of really kickstarted me doing this. So now, go just a little bit for you. A little bit. It says I always wanted to join your live. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm actually, today it's raining. Not raining, I'm sorry. It snowed 1 foot here in Little Rock, Arkansas, which is not. It's like 12 inches. It's not what we normally get. So it's cold. We were Friday. Everybody was snowed in. Today we're snowed in. Probably tomorrow and Monday, maybe we get out. So I just taken this chance to come here and, start building out this new vision I have for myself. So you asked about Maggie. Maggie's doing great. So she is actually at the University of Arkansas. She's working in journalism and marketing and all that kind of stuff too. She works for a music venue up there. She does a lot of photography, but she's also trying to get back into singing. So that's been really, really cool. Let's see. How do you stay present to the moment instead of chasing the next achievement? So I guess that's what this show's about. Are you uploading more vlogs this year? So I have not uploaded any vlogs this year. So let me give you a real quick rundown. So like I said, I did 2 small business accelerators. One was for the veteran small business owners in Arkansas. And then I did another one with a small business association called Thrive. And that was to help do all of the stuff, like 6-month program on how to kind of grow your business and kind of kickstart things. I've always had a business on the side called Collins Media. I do video production, websites, marketing. I do all those kinds of things. So I've got some industrial clients that are about to take off, and some of that's doing pretty good. But I think my goal has always been to do my career here as a YouTuber. And it's just hard. It's hard to find topics you like. It's find the time to be consistent. So building the studio during the pandemic helped me try to be more consistent. But then after, when we had to go back to work, I kind of shut it down. But recently I'm trying to get back into it because I'm a content creator full time. I do a lot of this all day at work, and I felt like coming home and doing just more work, it just kind of got frustrating. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a pivoting here. So let's see what else we got here. Let's see. You tried those Meta Ray-Ban glasses. I have not. I actually, if you look over here, up there, if I go and find them, I had the original Google Glass, which was years ago. I had spent way too much money. I had to fly to New York to the Google headquarters and get them. They never did work. So I'm not sure about the Meta glasses. I do have some, it's time to get new glasses and Ray-Ban frames, which I do have some Ray-Ban frames. And I was looking at it for what I spend on glasses. I could get the Meta glasses, but I don't know that I want to do that yet. Is there something happening to where you learned a valuable lesson from? Is there some? Well, I went to those 2 classes, so I sat with a lot of business professionals, different businesses from some people had HR companies, some people are coaches, like fitness coaches, and everyone there said they had trouble with marketing. And I know marketing, that's what I do. So I tried to help a lot of those people. So I've learned that I have a valuable skill. Now I'm just trying to pivot it towards the internet, because with everything that's going on in the world today, I think this is, for me personally, I've been doing this for a long time. This is kind of where I want to end up, is doing my own thing in my own time. There's something else that happened in 2024. I went to the National Association of Broadcasters, NAB, in Las Vegas. I've been in media for, like I said, close to 25 years, and I worked in TV broadcasting. Never got to go to NAB. I got to go this year, and I knew so many people there. I knew a bunch of people from the Ecamm family. I knew a bunch of vendors. I met new people. I probably knew 10 people there that I got to connect with in real life. And then I also just sat through a lot of seminars and things like that and realized that I know more than I thought I knew. So I'm trying to, figure out how I can speak more next year on what I do: marketing, video production, content creation. So that's one of the things I want to do. When are you going to see you in Henny's group? So I'm actually in a Patreon group with Henny the Business, who I met here on YouTube. And I love the group, but I'm not a musician. It's totally for musicians. I used to sing, but I'm not a musician. And I kind of gave my account to my daughter, Maggie. So she goes in there and she's been trying to hang out with them. It's a great group, small group. They make beats and all that kind of stuff, but I will definitely pop back in here pretty soon. But to go on further with what I'm trying to do here. So I started this, we're probably a couple of months to do this content or die kind of branding, and said, I was going to be like, try to educate people on how to make content. And there's so many people doing the same thing, and it's hard to, what can I do different? What could I do better? And I think what I've decided on doing is, I was listening to Trevor Noah podcast, or his YouTube video, where he was interviewing MKHB, and he said, you got to love it. You got to want to do it all the time and be kind of obsessive about it. And the marketing stuff, which is what I do for work, I do that all the time and really try to stay ahead of everything and try to do a lot of experimentation, and I help a lot of clients. But I wanted something for me when I come home, just to build for me. So I wanted to be a filmmaker early on. I've done some short films. I'm trying to get back into that. I'm really into AI right now, trying to learn Blender, animation, all that kind of stuff is kind of what I've always wanted to do. So I'm actually going to start a new channel, and that's kind of what I'm here to talk about today. And actually, I'm just going to sit here, and Louise, you can sit here and chat if you want, and we will talk, but I'm going to go through what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is I'm building a new channel, and that channel, see if I have it here. I'll pull up. Well, actually, I started a new website. I'm starting a new website. So what we're going to do here today is probably look at making my new website. But let me go to this real quick. All right. So this, I can pull it up here. This is the brand new channel. So this is going to be Stream Ex Machina. So basically, all the things that I'm passionate about, film production, media, tech, AI, and how all this affects our culture, is kind of the things that I'm obsessed with, that I research and look at every day. So you can see here that our tag here, Stream Ex Machina, dives into the intersection of culture, technology, covering the stories and trend of modern society. So a lot of people are stressed out about AI and taking their jobs. And as a marketer, I feel like a lot of what I do is going to be taken over by AI. It's way better at writing kitschy little things that I don't have to come up with. I use it daily. So it'll be pretty cool. So I'm just kind of go through this process. So one of the things that I was really obsessed with, not obsessed with, but I was into, that's a nice banner. Thank you. So I'll tell you how this banner kind of came about. So I fell in love with cafe racers, 7 or 8 years ago. So I got into motorcycles, and there is a brand out there called Jesus Ex Machina, and they had a really great brand doing motorcycles and all that cool stuff. And then I got to watching. There's a show on, I can't remember if it's on Amazon or it's either on Amazon or Max. I can't remember, but it's called Vox Ex Machina. And so the Ex Machina thing was kind of cool. Streaming is what I do, so Stream Ex Machina is kind of my matrixy kind of thing. So, Brant, is there something that you valued in the past, but now that you're wiser, it's not as important as something you valued in the past? Yeah. So, well, I'm not going to say I don't value it, but what I'm trying to do is not worry about what everybody else is doing. I'm going to do me. So I am 54 years old. I saw a meme the other day that said, you can't just keep doing the same thing over and over. And I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to teach. I've been trying to be a speaker. I've been trying to, model myself after, let's say, Gary Vaynerchuk or, Seth Godin, these marketing gurus. And I just really decided that I don't want to really do that anymore. And so I'm going to be going down this path because I spend so much time looking at, all of these things, this kind of intersection of tech and media. And if you look at right now, it's so important because like everybody's talking now about the banning of TikTok. Take the banning of TikTok, take Elon Musk, what he's doing in the government, and all these tech companies. Meta just made their changes. We got VR, we got AR. And I kind of delve into all of that. And the fear of AI isn't to me that it's going to take my job. It might take the job that I currently have. But I need to see if I can use this to push me forward and kind of make me able to do more. So basically AI be able to do more by myself. And let's see. Let's go. So he is in Vancouver, Canada. So... Hope all's well in Canada. I've been to Toronto, haven't been to Vancouver yet. How do you make YouTube as a business model? Do you rely on AdSense or affiliate marketing or part of the pie too? I'm glad you asked that. So what I'm doing is I'm starting, so we have this, my channel, Brant Collins, going to be under this content or die banner. And I'm going to start building this channel and just live stream like this as I build it and show people how I do it. And a lot of it is just, I've never made money with AdSense. I have some free gear here that people have sent me. I have I think a Shure microphone gave me this microphone. I have a Rodecaster that someone gave me. I just recently reviewed a Fuji camera that Fuji, were kind enough to send to me. So it's easy to get free things. It's easy to get that kind of, to get loaners or even to get free gear and free subscriptions and all that stuff is pretty easy, but it doesn't pay the bills. So I need to pay the bills. So to really live comfortably, if I were to quit my job, not have to, and give up insurance and retirement, I would have to make at least $100,000 a year. So that's my goal, is to make $100,000 a year with this channel. If it takes me 5 years, it takes me 5 years. We're just going to kind of jump in and do it together. And so I'm going to kind of go over a few of the things that I'm doing. And he says, I'm working on better thumbnails and titles. Yep, better thumbnails and titles are important because, that's how I do the same thing when you click through Amazon or Netflix. You're looking for the images is what kind of pique your interest. So what I'm going to do, so how this came about is I have this kind of obsession. I keep saying the word obsession, but fascination with sci-fi. And, The Matrix was a really big movie for me. This TV series Firefly is a big thing. I watch it like every year. Aliens, Predator, that's all the world that I kind of, the movies that I kind of wanted to make. So with AI and everything coming up, I just wanted to kind of really jump into all of this and just, I'm an early adopter and I'm a tech optimist. I love learning new things and I'm trying to just jump in with both feet, bring everybody along, and we'll figure out how to make money, after that. So some of the things I am going to do different. So if you look at this Stream Ex Machina, so one of the things that I have a black belt in Aikido, so I have this connection to martial arts and kind of that spiritual stuff. So that's where the praying monk came from. So, but I did this in Midjourney. So I was going to show people this. And I don't know if a lot of people are playing with Midjourney or not, but move myself over here. Midjourney is, I pay $10 a month or $20 a month, I can't remember, to, you can kind of use text to tell it what you want. So I was looking for this future city called Stream Ex Machina, and it gave me all these different kind of elements. And then, some were okay. That started looking really cool, right? So now I look like I was in sort of virtual world. And then I just kept, iterating and doing new prompts. And it was getting really cool. Things were looking really cool. And then I'd had an old image that I had created, and I really liked it. So I put it in as a reference, and I started getting these color tones. These color palettes were really, really cool. It's weird because Midjourney always, assumes it's a woman every time because I guess people train it like that. But so I started getting these really cool images, and I started typing like cyborg and, or cyberpunk. That's kind of the key terms that I use. So that was pretty cool. So I kept just going forward. I mean, some of these looked really, really cool. Like that could be a good thumbnail, I thought. So then I started doing, asking for like a monk, a cyborg monk praying. I don't know if you saw the movie Creator, but that movie was really cool. And that kind of was sort of the inspiration I was going for. So I just kept evolving. I was looking for these color palettes. So let's go down here. You can see I did a ton. So then when I started hitting on this right here, meditating in the, in the metaverse kind of thing that was going on there. And then as I finally got to the final ones, and I did this a lot. You really got to, keep doing iteration after iteration after iteration. And when I finally found the one I wanted, let me see if I can move down here. That was the one I settled on. I love the way it looked. I love the colors. but I needed to make it fit for the website or for the banner. So what I did is I ended up, let me see if I can, I know, I'm sorry, it probably looks like it's going real fast. So I used the reference 16 by 9 to make it wider, and then I started zooming out to get things a little bit wider. And then, hey, Kevin Cox, how are you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. And what I did there is I took these images. I'm a big Canva user, so I took them into Canva, and I found me a font that I liked, and there became my image. All right, so now that we got a brand name, I spent a lot of time with ChatGPT. You can see over here, I've got tons of, I work with ChatGPT a lot to do, like right here, we're working on an open for the first video for Stream Ex Machina. But my target audience, my branding, value statements, all the things that you need to start a brand. I probably worked for a good month with ChatGPT to get to where I was happy with everything. So in the past, you're probably thinking, a lot of people were doing buy me a coffee, you're doing affiliate ads, you're doing all these things. And so it got you on the TV as I work rebuilding my studio. Great. I'm glad you're rebuilding it. I'm still rebuilding mine. So everything is still, let's go to my bigger picture here. So you can see here, I want to get a bigger TV. I got to get another shelf. I got to clean things up. But right now, same thing. Just keep trying to rebuild. Always trying to make it better, right? So, let's go over here. So I've built a lot of websites. I build websites in WordPress, and I just did some. I volunteered to build some sites for my son's band, and we're doing collecting money and things like that. And so instead of doing buy me a coffee or Ko-fi or Kajabi, all these different tools, I want to own all my stuff, because what's happening now with TikTok even is kind of stressing me out, right? Because in a moment's notice, they can take it away from you. So I've started my own website, and I already had a theme that I liked. And I'll show you. Let's look that up here. Let's see if I can find it here. All right, so this was a theme that I had purchased a couple years ago, and my website used to look like this, but I decided, I changed, because I changed too much probably. But so I had bought the, so this is kind of what the theme looks like, just kind of generic, fairly simple, not a lot of complexity. And so I installed that here on my own WordPress site. I host all my own stuff, so I own everything. And so there's the website. It's just starting to get built. I've got it connected to Aweber, which Aweber is what I'm going to use to do my email list. And I got a connection to YouTube here. So it goes right to my YouTube page. There's the blog. I don't have any blog posts yet. I can run ads here. I still got to fix these links over here. But basically, I'll be building this out. It'll be super simple. There's a link to my LinkedIn account. And that's kind of all I need. I'm actually using some plugins here. I'll show you. So there's a donation. It is called Donations WP. I think it's Give WP. It's a plugin that lets you do donations. So I haven't got to set it up yet. I'm working on setting it up for, I'll do $5, $10, $15 or whatever kind of subs. So that'll take care of how they're going to get money in, the blogging, and email. So that's really the only things I think you need. You need a way to take... Thank you, Luis. I'm not a master, but I try hard. So basically what I feel like you try to, I think over the time, Luis, you asked earlier about things I knew or learned. In the past, I've made things too complicated. Gotta have a podcast. You gotta have this. You gotta have that. Gotta have Facebook. You gotta have Twitter. You gotta have everything. I'm focusing on LinkedIn and YouTube, and that's it for right now. So, and then on this website, for even if you look at, so when you write blog posts, it's all about categories. And so when I did my categories, we're keeping it to AI, media, which will include animation, film, gaming, and streaming, tech, and that's it. I'm not going to kind of go too far out, but it's going to cover the things that I'm interested in. So I'll be I'll be writing blog posts. I will actually suck in all of my email, kind of gather emails with Aweber, and then I will do a newsletter that will pull from my blog post and my YouTube videos, so you'll get those in your feed. So that said, like I said, I've been kind of working on this for quite a while, so it's just not finished yet, but instead of sitting for hours by myself working on it, I thought I would just share it with you. So, like I can show you, let's go to Aweber. Aweber is, it's an email marketing platform. I don't think you'll see my, oh, wait a minute, that's not right. Here, let me go over to this view so I don't share anything. Yes, what can you show up consistently on? Yes, so let me see if I can find it. Kevin, this is kind of what, all right, I'm going to get in here and show you some other stuff. And I wish I could find it. It was a video, like I said, with Trevor Noah and MKHB. And what he said was why he likes doing tech is he doesn't consider him the top. He's not the show. The tech is the show. He's just the host, and he's just delivering you the information. He doesn't have to change. The tech's always changing. So I thought that was really cool, is because so long I've tried to be the personality. So long I've tried to be the Gary Vaynerchuk or the Seth Godin or the podcast host like that. But it's kind of overdone right now. So you're trying to pivot and find out what works. So I'm just going to go super authentic and show people what I can do. And later on, when I do my first videos for the Stream Ex Machina, I'll try to find that video that he had, that MKHB had. Let's just go over here. So this is Aweber. So Aweber would be like MailChimp or Constant Contact, but it's cheap and free. For free, you can get like 500 or so lists, and then even as it grows, it's not very expensive. So nothing fancy, but here's my sign up form, and it's just a inline web form. Let's see, preview it. That's what it looks like. So that's the actual form. So now I have to get that to my website. So when you go to WordPress, got too many tabs open here. Go to plugins. You'll see the Aweber plugin right there. So it actually lets you pull down the list, connect it to the Stream Ex Machina list, actually put in your verification code, and then when you're building the site, I use what's called Elementor. So Elementor is a drag and drop kind of builder for WordPress. And you can see here, I just dragged this Aweber widget right here, right there. And that's my form. It's done. So I will build this out. I will put the donation part in there so I can do donations. I'll probably do like levels. I actually found a good plugin called Sensei that will do like my own Kajabi, and I actually was going to build out a course and do other stuff, but I was just like, I didn't want to do that right now. Um, I don't really, I'm this person, I don't feel like I can sell you a course unless I can do it myself. So like Luis was talking about monetization. So as I get more and more followers on StreamX Machina, I'm sure I'll do merchandise, t-shirts, hats, and all that stuff. But what I'll probably do as I show people kind of behind the scenes, even here on this site, on Content or Die, I might charge subscriptions if you want like access to everything. Like I'll tell you all the numbers, what I'm making, and stuff like that. I'll figure that all out. But the first year, I don't think I'll make any money the first year. My goal is to try to speak more at some events. I'd like to go to NAB again as a speaker, and maybe even go to get invited to things like CES because I love going to events like that. But that will be the focus for right now. So it really is just be making the content. So let's close some of this out here. Take a different view here. There you go. All right, so we built that, and then I have all of the images. I love Canva because you could do the different sizes. So we had profile picture. You can just size it. Once you put it in Canva, you can resize it, and there's all the templates for all the sizes that you need. And then, so now I just got to start making videos. And I wanted to do, even though I have 146 or 142 subscribers here on this channel, I wanted to start this from scratch and to see how it really works. And I think it was easier, 2008, there was not a lot of people. Now everybody wants to be a YouTuber, and I think you really have to just figure out what you want to do and lean in and do the best you can. And the reason I'm doing this is because what I'm passionate about, even if I don't make money at it, I want to do this anyway. Because a good example is I spent all day today, well, not all day, I spent a lot of time today. Yesterday I was building all this stuff, all the graphics out. So that kind of kept me busy yesterday. Today, I was installing my own large language model on my computer. So now I have my own language model for the PC because it's a gaming PC that I have, and I'm streaming with my Mac laptop. So I have my own Llama 3.2 ChatGPT type interface that I can own and train my own model. I just got that all installed today. I'm getting ready to try to figure out how to install Stable Diffusion. And I'm not a coder. I've never been able to code, but with ChatGPT, I was able to code. It helped me. Like I just say, how do I install this? And it just tells me, we're talking about how to beef up my computer. It's telling me how to beef up my computer. Anything that I did, I just dropped the code in it. It would tell me what to code and what to put in. So that was pretty cool. And let's see what else we got. Do you have, let's see what else. So, and use these models. I'm not ChatGPT. There's so many models right now. Use them all. Try to learn everything you can, because I just believe right now it's just going to level. If you're not using, there's only going to be two types of people that use AI and don't use AI. You're going to fall way behind if you don't use AI, especially if you're in a creative, white collar, sit in front of a computer type job, right? It's going to just make you better, faster. But the reason I'm doing all this from the shed behind my house is I don't want to do this. I'm tired of doing all this for other people. So this is for me. It's what I want to do. I used to think that, man, let's find what trend, what's exciting, what is everybody clicking on, and how do thumbnails look? I don't really care. I'm just going to do the content I like to do, and I'm very, very positive there's a lot of other people out there that will like my content and will follow along too. So if you guys are so willing, please go to Stream Ex Machina. So that's YouTube at Stream Ex Machina. Maybe I can put it in the chat. I'll spell it out. So you can go to YouTube at Stream Ex So YouTube at StreamX Machina. And if you don't mind, please subscribe. And you can actually go to the website streamxmachina.com, and that web form is there, and that's working. So if you could sign up, if you want to sign up for my email newsletter, that would be awesome. And so now this, I'll show you, because I don't know if, I know Kevin knows this, but Luis probably doesn't know this. I'm using Ecamm, and if you copy that, okay, it should be clickable. All right, let me try that. I got to open up my web browser here on the Mac. Hold on. All right, here. Let's put you in chat. Is that, hopefully that's clickable for you guys on YouTube. If you go there, it'll take you to my YouTube page. You can click on the YouTube and subscribe. And like I said, I was going to show, because I don't think Luis knows this. I know Kevin does, but this is Ecamm. So what you're seeing now is Ecamm. This is my view. This is the it's how I run everything. So here's my countdown, my open, you know, my different camera angles. There's camera 1. There's me in the Mac this way. There's me in the PC this way. There's 2 up for when I have a guest. I can bring up to 4 guests. Actually, nothing there yet. Should be. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, it should be there. So, Kevin, are you seeing the website at all? I'm just curious. Because it should be live. Everything should be live. And if not, you should still see the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Hold on. There you go. There's the YouTube channel. Like I said, I guess it's not there. I just had to go into the menu. Yeah, there is nothing. I don't have any posts or anything there. So actually, if you click on the YouTube link, and it should be there. Let me get back over to here. So let's look at, right. So that little bitty YouTube symbol right there, which I should probably make bigger. It's like little bitty over here, but just clicking on YouTube there will get you right there. So, and I should have used the subscribe link, but it should just ask you to subscribe when you click on it. So hopefully it did that. And basically, like on the website here, once I start, I got to change the footer here. Once I start populating this with blog posts, this will, you know, be all filled out with blog posts and videos and all that other kind of links that I can make. So, so let's see. So right now, so like this part right here is what I have to change. So if you guys are interested, because I got to do it anyway, I'm going to do it right now. So I go to edit Elementor. I'm going to element the footer. That should be the footer. So we're going to get rid of this. Let's see. Don't really need that. Copyright. Let's do copyright. the current year, which it brings that in. We're gonna do. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do this. This is property of my company, COLL Media. In brackets here. Wrong bracket. Oh, I messed that up. Let me reload that here. We're going to make that. Media. Guess we don't need the brackets because it's trying to find some code, but I don't have any code in there. Powered by WordPress. We can leave that there. That'll be fine. The link. Let's just make that the. Let's make that the YouTube channel. Oh, let's do Collins Media. So I'll make that the Collins Media link. Yep, there it is. No, it should be there. I knew it should be there. He said, got it via that link easier. Wanted to sign in again. Gotcha. Thank you. All right, so this is my Collins Media website. This is where I point my commercial clients to. So we're going to take this, copy, go back to our footer here, and copyright Collins Media. We'll make that the link. Paste. Publish. So that'll save that. These are the footer menu. I'm going to put the main menu in here, so same as the top. And then get rid of this logo. I don't really want a logo, so we will just delete all this. Because I would have to upload some other stuff, some code in there. I'm not really worried about that. But what I could do here is, let's see, logo type. I think I'll do that for now. So I think that's good enough. So we'll go back. We'll look at the site. Home. So header, home, video, blog, sign up page. I got to get rid of that purple line there. So we'll go back and do that. I got to find that line. Boxed. Border. None, maybe. There you go. There's the zigzag divider. I don't want that. So publish. All right. And we'll make this sorry, you might hear some Oh, my camera tried to track me here. Hold on. I've got this tracking camera that wants to track your face. There we go. Let's turn the tracking off. So if you hear a little humming in the background, sorry, but it's a heater and it's getting cold in here, so I gotta turn that back on. All right. So now we've fixed that. Go back to the home page. There you go. Pretty plain. I can fix this area here to make it prettier. But I'm just trying to keep everything as super plain as can be. So then, let's see here. So if you see, here's some posts that came with a theme, and what I can do is I can edit those and I can actually say, let's do this. I'm going to quick edit. We're going to say this one is an animation, and we're going to publish it. Update. We're going to take this one, make it an AI story, and publish. Update. Take this one. Oh, quick edit here. Quick edit. I want to make it a tech story. Publish. Update. Now if I refresh the website, you'll see how it will look in the future. So there's your stories. Pop in here. That one's a video. So you have a video in the block. So any videos that I post will be like that. This one is, I saved the ones like this one has a gallery in it. So that's what it would look like with a gallery. And then this one was a podcast one, I think. Yeah, so it's got a podcast here in it. So, oh, don't copyright infringement. So that's what it'll look like. So when you go to the blog, all those stores will be there. Make sense? So I'll start writing some posts tonight. So I'll show you some hacks to that too. So we'll go to, I made a project folder here for StreamX Machina. So I've added some, you can add files in the new ChatGPT. You can add files, stuff that it's just a way to organize it all. But I could put PDFs in there, what I want it to say or how I want it to sound. But I can say, give me, here's how I do it. I need a let's see, I want to have 2 posts a week. Can you give me title ideas for the first quarter? I always say please. Let's see. Here are 26 titles for the rise of AI-driven creativity, where tech meets AI, from beta tapes to blockchain, my journey through media evolution. I remember doing beta tapes. AI tools and changing filmmaking, why brands need to embrace AI before it's too late, StreamX Machina, the future of interactive media, how NFTs are reshaping film distribution and monetization, exploring Tezos and Solana. I don't even have access to those yet, but we'll get there. The top AI-powered apps, Real AI, So you see that. So those are good topics. And then I'll go through and we will write the topics and start posting those, and I'll schedule them to post. And then once I want to try to blog weekly or vlog weekly, or have the show weekly. So when I get started, I'll just go through what I researched that week for the blog is what I'll talk about. So I don't know what day I'm going to do it yet. I don't know if that's Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. I haven't decided. It'll have to be a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night because my son's in band and we're always going to events, so it takes a lot of our time. But yeah, that's how AI is going to help you in the future. So maybe you can see it better, so you can read that better. Zoom in a little bit. So there's 26 blog posts to get me started. So the titles will get me started, start doing some research and get those posted. Try to work ahead, get everything ahead, fill out the blog. Oh, here's another thing I like to do. So let's say this first one is called The Rise of AI-Driven Creativity, where tech meets AI, or tech meets art, I'm sorry. Copy. Now let's go to Midjourney. And we'll do prompt. Imagine a blog post feature image for the title. I just like to do this for fun. The Rise, so that's just the title. So all I'm going to do is do the title, see what it does. If I don't like it, we'll move it along. We'll add something else to it here. So enter. It's working. Have I played with Claude at all? I have played a little bit with Claude. And the other one from Google, the one that you could do your own audio podcast. But yeah, I haven't played with Claude as much as I want to. All right, so see here's what I came up with. It always, I think it's been trained by 13-year-old guys because it's always, some, lady. So the feature post, the title, The Rise of AI-Driven Creativity. Let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo this, but then I'm going to add, help if I typed, a robot painting a picture. And then we're going to do, what's the tag for? Aspect ratio 16:9. I need to make a cheat sheet for all this stuff because it's always hard to remember. Submit. Yeah, mostly Chat GPT for me too. So that's what I did. I just, I'll show you after I get done with this. I'll show you what I've installed on my computer. So now we just wait. Hey. So better. I didn't have the aspect ratio, didn't come through right. I gotta remember what that is. Oh, I did it right. AR 16:9. But if I want to have the same look, so here's this reference image, so I can just copy all this. Copy. This one, I kind of like the concept, but we're gonna add this. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna add this. Reference the other picture, get that style in it, submit. We'll see how that goes. And I haven't really played with Stable Diffusion either very much. I like Midjourney. And actually, ChatGPT can draw images too. I've done those too. We can actually check that if you want. But, there we go, 16 by 9. Now I've got the image that looks kind of the same color palette. So, like, I like this one. So this one, or that one, him finger painting. So that's going to make 2 cool images, right, for the post. So, I think they're cool. Pretty cool. Here, I'll let you see these better. I can make it bigger. So I don't know, kind of like the one where he's finger painting, like the robot's really getting into it. I think I'll use that one. So if you don't use Midjourney a lot of times what I'll do is you want to do variations of the ones you like, but I'll just do a variation of each one. Variants. Variant 3. Variant 4. So we'll let those all work out. That way we can keep pushing it until we find something we really, really like. Yeah, so starting to refine it a little bit more. They're using a brush. Those are all pretty cool. Very cool. I know, kind of like the one where it looks like he's finger painting. I just think that's kind of cool. Looks like there's a little juxtaposition there between technology and then maybe painting a self-portrait. That's kind of creepy and cool. So there's a lot of options to choose from. So I'll pick one of those for the first blog post. And then I'll just copy, if I use these same references, then all that images sort of kind of look like the website and everything kind of matches. So pretty cool. All right, so let's go to what I've been working on today, and I'll show you, Kevin, in case you're interested. I don't know if you're doing any of this. I do not. Here, I got a bunch of stuff open. So I was trying to figure all this stuff out earlier. I'm not a coder, never coded anything in my life. So I just asked ChatGPT how to do it. It told me how. It took me a little bit. It takes me a lot of trial effort. But so what I have here is the terminal. And so what I've installed is a web server UI. It's called Open UI, and I can't remember though. I think it's Open Web UI Serve. I think that's not the one. All right. So this is where we go through here and say trying to remember the Open Web UI Serve command. It wasn't start, it was serve. So serve web UI. Let's try this again. Open serve open dadgummit. It wasn't search. See, this is what's terrible when you don't know what you're doing. what's that? So that serve. There we go. I got to put this in a notepad. So that's actually going to run a web server and locally on my PC. Okay, so you can see it's booting up here. Go back over here. All right. Okay, it's running. So now I'm just running a local web server, and I did make a copy of where that's at. I made a bookmark. So here. All right, there you go. There is my own interface like ChatGPT. I've got these models installed. Llama 3.2, and that's a 9.8 billion module. The 90 I can't run. It's too big. 3.2 is the latest. And these are just some of the Llama models. There's other models out there that I'm going to upload, but it took me long to figure this out. So this is the one I've been using. So now I have my own thing. It's on my own computer. I don't have to pay for it. So let's try the same thing. I haven't trained it on what Stream Machina is, so I'd have to tell it what Stream Machina is. So I won't bore you with that here, but so I can say, let's just see. So we're gonna say, what do you think a YouTube show channel called Stream X Machina is about? Retro gaming content, science fiction, fantasy themes, live streaming, improvisation, creative problem solving, explanation. Pretty much. So that's kind of how I came up with the name. Ex Machina means out of the machine in Latin, which explores old or obscure video games, perhaps, maybe. Focus on retro consoles. Not going to do a lot of retro stuff. The word machina is connected with ancient Greek mythology, or is used to describe automated devices. This might suggest science fiction, fantasy, blah, blah, blah. So, pretty cool. So I'll start training this model with things about me so I can use this. And the reason I did this is because, I don't know if you remember, Kevin at ChatGPT was down not too long ago. So I was like, man, I use it a lot. So now I have a backup. So I'll train this model on my own. And I've got to rebuild. Let's see. I can do it here. Got my camera over here. Let's see. That right there is my PC. I built that during the pandemic, and so I need to upgrade it. Not going to spend a ton of money, but I'm going to spend a little bit, put some more RAM in it, bigger processor, so I can get the run the bigger models. So there you go. So we got the channel. There's our stream here. So Canva, let's close all this stuff out. The blog, I got to write some posts. So this is kind of what it's all going to look like. So that one actually went to video. That's pretty cool. I'm going to refresh this. And I got 1 subscriber. Thank you very much. And close that. All right. All right. Well, Luis and Kevin, thank you for hanging out with me today. And if anybody's watching this going forward, follow along. We're going to do some fun stuff. We're going to build out this channel, Stream X Machina. And we're developing the website. We're developing the way to monetize it. I've got I'll start sharing some more of the business plan. So we'll kind of share everything here to see what it would take to build this. So taking everything I've learned over the 25 years and with the help of AI and all these new tools, throw it all up, mix it in a blender and see if we can have success. And I'd love for you guys to come along and share the ride. So we'll check you out next time. Have a good day.